We're out here with my favorite way to get around town, Greeley Evens Transit, and we've got Leighton. Leighton, how you doing today?
Doing very well, thank you. How about you?
I'm always excited to hang out with you, hang out with buses. I'm a big public transit nerd, so this is super fun for me. But it's September. It's that time of year where students are back in school. What does that mean for GET?
That means that we're excited to get back our students back to class, and we provide the transportation to get them to class, whether they're grade school or high school or even in the college. So
when you say you provide that transportation, I know there's a little bit of a phrase we like to use sometime. You want to share that with us? Ride free with ID?
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, ride free with the ID. It's been a program we've been doing here for many, many years, and once again we bring it back. So all students got to do is just show us the ID when they get on, and they get to ride for free and not have to pay a dime.
So that's pretty cool. Now you listed a lot of things out. Just to be clear, that's any student ID here in Greeley?
That is correct. Any student ID here in Greeley. We do have a reciprocity agreement with the town of Windsor and their school district, as well as Fort Collins. So some of those that want to jump on the Poudre Express, there's that opportunity there.
We'll come back to the Poudre Express in a second, because you know I love our express route. But that means we might have a lot of new riders who are new to the universities, new to the schools. You've been doing this for a while. What are some of your tips and tricks and hidden secrets people need to know about our bus system?
They just need to be patient, number one. There's going to be a lot of students, a lot of other riders out there. So it is public transportation. We're sending everybody going to school, maybe going to work, or those that just like to get out and just leisurely ride around town. So there's going to be a lot of people on the bus. At times, it could just be where some people are standing. And just ask people to be patient with one another, be cordial with one another, but yet have a good time while they have that transportation.
Okay, so now I might love buses, but I'm not always the smartest guy when it comes to getting around. If I want to go somewhere, how can I figure out what's the right bus to take, where to get on it?
We have information on our website, Greeley-Evans-Transit.com. They can also call to our office, 970-350-9287, and one of our dispatchers or front desk staff will help them navigate the system and find that closest bus stop, as well as the best route to take to get to their destination.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, the website, what sort of information and materials? You mentioned bus routes, but is there anything more they can find on the website? Are there like live updates or times, things like that?
Not quite yet, but we do have, again, the routes and the ride guides that's on there to download, as well as some of the rules that we ask passengers to abide by, being nice to one another, as well as being respectful to one another's space, and they can also find some updates. We're still working on that, but we're making progress there. So
that's awesome. But they can find the routes, figure out where they're going. Now, we talked about it earlier for a second, the Poudre Express, our express route. What is that?
That's our regional commuter route that connects Greeley and Fort Collins through the town of Windsor. And it is a favorite one, not only amongst the passengers, but all the operators and yours truly. I drive it pretty frequently, so it's a fun route. It's a great time to get out to Fort Collins, or again, if you're going Fort Collins to here, work, play, that type of thing. It's a great opportunity to connect the communities, and we're hoping to expand that even further in the future. So
that's a pretty big route. Is that also included with student IDs?
It is included. As we mentioned before, it is included ride free with ID. So even those that are CSU students can use their RAM cards to get on board and ride for free.
Oh, that's really cool. So now, I know that's structured around mostly like commuting during the week. Is that right?
That is correct. It's a Monday through Friday. First run gets out of here with the new system, or the new times that we're putting out, just before 6 a.m. And then the last one leaves here at 5 o'clock, and then coming back from Fort Collins, roughly about 6:30, leaving Fort Collins, and then the last one leaves Fort Collins at about 6:30 in the evening. So yes, ideally toward the commuters, but yet we can still utilize those that are going to school or just, again, for leisure.
That's really awesome. There's so many great reasons to get on the bus, if you'll excuse my pun, and really check out what the city has to offer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in learning about any of that, your routes, times, and more, go to GreeleyEvensTransit.com.